Yes, this is me, Julie, last month after taking a nap in a lupin field. Actually, I thought this antic would make a great opener to this short video about how my love for lupins in Maine cost me my first mistake in the antiques and vintage business. First, let me show you how lupins surround my favorite chair here at home. And just so you know, I had lots of fun making this reel, despite the fact that it was raining on that day. I came upon this field of lupins on my way back from setting up my garage sale for the weekend, and I could not resist. Yes, when you see this video, lupin season is well over. I thought I had lost this reel, but I was lucky and found it to share with you. And if you stay on through this walkthrough of one of my June garage sales, I promise to tell you my story, how my love for lupins cost me my first mistake in business. So to start, I began selling on a very small level some antiques and vintage and a giftware line at my dad's antique store in Deer Isle Village starting in summer 2006. I had fun. It began with me just helping out my dad, tending the shop so he could go to auctions. I had purchased wholesale painted lupin glasswares that summer from an artist. They sold well, and I was tickled pink because I love lupins. I loved her art, and I loved that I sold many of my glasswares in the summer of 2006. So, before the 2007 summer season, I made a huge purchase from this artist and drove from Maine to New Hampshire to save on shipping cost. And I signed up to participate in a Lupin Festival weekend here on Deer Isle in June 2007. Young and naive in the business, in love with my lupins, and in love with my big purchase, I set up my indoor festival booth. Everyone else used fold-out tables draped with cloth. Me, I hauled literally 3 hulls of antique furniture to set my collection on, and bringing in the glasswares was one last haul. The festival for me, it ended up being a bust, as it had been located in a different location than previous years, and there was a big mix-up with festival craft and gift seekers, which school it was actually at. Yeah, I sold some glasswares that weekend, but when it was over, I took out all the furniture and most of the glasswares I began with. The next year, when my dad retired from his shop, I got my own booth at an antique store in Ellsworth. Every spring and summer for 17 years, I displayed and sold some of my lupin glasswares. The long and short of this story, I sold most of my collection through those 17 years, and this summer when I set up my garage sale, I only counted 12 items. That's down from my original almost 100 pieces purchased between 2006 and 2007. My first mistake in business. Not my last, but my biggest. A couple photos here of my lupin glassware in my booth at the Antique Mall last year. And here it is, a photo my parents took of me at my 2007 Lupin Festival booth. On a happy note, because that is who I am, to date, I am nearly sold out of this now discontinued lupin glassware pattern from this artist, and I enjoy my own vast collection, even a table lamp and a tile clock, every lupin season in my own home. And I say summer is here, although not officially, every year in my favorite chair when the lupins reappear in my own backyard at the start of June. By the way, my collection is NFS, not for sale, but I hope to see you again real soon.